Skinny Hardaway Sudden T back with another EP. And y'all do your boy a favor as y'all roll on in, whether you here for a good time or you here for a long time. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Today I'm here with a little different EP. Today we talking about Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? Anthony Joshua has switched trainers for his upcoming fight with Alexander Usyk, right? He switched to legendary trainer Robert Garcia, trainer and brother of one Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? Robert Garcia is he's trained, the likes of Mikey, trained the likes of a few other champions, in the division over. He's been training for a long time, you know what I mean? It's a long list of guys that he's been training. Most popular, his brother Mikey Garcia. You know what I mean? I had been asking for Anthony Joshua, for some time now, even before his losses. I think, could have helped him avoid. I think, maybe even could have helped him avoid, some of those losses. If Mikey Garcia maybe would have switched trainers, not Mikey Garcia, if Anthony Joshua maybe would have switched trainers, a little earlier, not necessarily switch trainers, you know what I mean? But, help bring in a new trainer. You know what I mean? Bring in some extra help, to help him with his style, you know what I mean, type deal. So I'm happy that Anthony Joshua did, get some help outside of his regular camp to help him, with his training for this match with Alexander Usyk. The same reasons that, people, for the same reason that I said I wanted Anthony Joshua, you know what I mean, to get a new trainer, is some of the same reasons that, the people were saying that they wanted Deontay Wilder, you know what I mean, to get a new trainer. Now, the timing of Deontay Wilder getting a new trainer, maybe people didn't agree with that, but people was telling Deontay Wilder to get a new trainer as well, you know what I mean? And I was also telling Anthony Joshua to get a new trainer. But Wilder got crucified, right, for bettering himself, attempting to get a new trainer. And a guy like Anthony Joshua seems to have been able to pull it off smoothly, without people caring too much. But I'm happy that Anthony Joshua, decided to bring in Robert Garcia because I think, it was needed. He's going to need, a little something different to beat Alexander Usyk because his game plan for Alexander Usyk in their last fight, the game plan for Alexander Usyk in their last fight was atrocious. Shout out my guy, Junior Smile. Appreciate you sliding through this. Jump, my guy Junior Smile said everyone counting out AJ, but AJ is hungry again. What's good? Shout out my guy Junior Smile. I'm about to go to the article right now. I'm about to go to the article for y'all and read what Robert Garcia had to say. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Vince Valborn, what's good? Shout out my guy Vince Valborn. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, Vince. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Appreciate you sliding through this jump. But I'm about to read the article, from Team AJ, from Robert Garcia himself, so y'all can see exactly, what was said. So y'all can see exactly what was said from Robert Garcia, the trainer of AJ. Just real quick, man. I think AJ could win this fight? Hell yeah, I very well do think AJ is possible. I really do think it's possible for AJ. I really do think it's more than possible for AJ to win this fight. It's not going to be easy for him, but I really do think he can win. Robert Garcia said he's pushing AJ to be more aggressive and more mean in this second match with Alexander Usyk. I'm about to read to you. Robert Garcia, the new trainer of two-time heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua, explains that his boxer is entering his next match. D-Man Jr., what's good, D-Man? Shout out my guy, D-Man Jr., what's good, pimp? Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Explains that his boxer is entering next month's rematch with Alexander Usyk with a brand new mindset. When the two last collided in Tottenham Stadium, Usyk outboxed Joshua for a win over 12 rounds to capture 3 out of the 4 major belts. The rematch is taking place August 20th in Saudi Arabia. Robert Garcia, trainer of Anthony Joshua. Robert Garcia spoke to Joshua about the first encounter and felt that the British star had the wrong game plan from the start. I agree with Robert Garcia that the game plan was all out from the beginning, which is what I just said, before we got here. But I digress. You know what? I think he wasn't prepared for the fight to win it. From what he told me, he was just thinking of going all 12 rounds. He never thought, I got to win this fight. I just need to go 12 rounds. So there's a big difference. Garcia told seconds out. Now he's thinking of winning and thinking of hurting somebody. That's the most important thing. He's got to be confident with his team. And that's kind of exactly what I said. AJ fought Alexander Usyk as if AJ was the smaller guy. You can't fight AJ. You can't fight Alexander Usyk like you're a smaller guy because you're not a better boxer, nor are you quicker or do you put your punches together as well as him. He will have to fight Alexander Usyk like he's the bigger guy. He got to hurt Alexander Usyk because he hurt Alexander Usyk. Usyk was bust up and Usyk was cut, and AJ didn't even, commit on a whole lot of his punches. You know what I mean? Garcia replaced career-long trainer Robert McCracken as head coach of Anthony Joshua. He's training to take him into the next Usyk fight. Week by week, AB to IT. What's good, AB to IT? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, AB. Glad you can make it. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy. Week by week, we see a lot of improvement in Anthony Joshua. He's going to get better and better. So by the time that fight comes, he's going to be 100% ready, says Garcia. He's got to be with a team that wants him to win, wants him to perform, and wants him to be a little bit tougher. I think that's what I bring to the table. He's saying he need to be with a team who going to bring the best out of AJ, basically. I think that's what I bring to the table. Me and Angel Fernandez are pushing him to be aggressive, to be a mean guy in the ring, to hurt anyone in front of him, and he's been doing just that lately. I'm very happy and pleased with how things are going. So that's the article, you know what I mean? The interview was on Seconds Out. You know what I mean? If you want to go check it for references, you know what I mean? Y'all do your boy a favor, smash that like button. But I want to get my piece on it real quick before I slide on up out of here. I do think that AJ very well has a chance to win this next fight versus Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? Right? I picked him to lose the first fight, going into it beforehand anyway. You know what I mean? I picked him to lose going into that fight beforehand anyway, right? But I think if AJ, like Robert Garcia, I think if AJ was just to be a little bit more aggressive in that fight, if he was just to turn it up a little bit more, like take it to another level, I think he could have beat Alexander Usyk in that first fight because there were times that he hurt Alexander Usyk, but he didn't continue, to follow through. He didn't continue with the gameplay. He was too content with just boxing Alexander Usyk and, letting it ride that way. I think the new game plan for him is it to be more aggressive. He got to be extra. He got to be more smarter and more aggressive. You know what I mean? He got to be educated with it. He can't just, take the punches to the face like he was the first time. But I think that most of the reason why he lost the first time, I think it was a game plan issue, mostly. You know what I mean? I think it was a game plan issue. I think with the right adjustments, he can, win his second fight. It is a winnable fight for him. A lot of people think he dead in the dirt. I think it's going to be an uphill battle, but I don't think he dead in the dirt. You know what I mean? But I like Robert Garcia being in his corner. I was all for AJ getting him to an American trainer to add, a little something to his game. He finally did it. So let's see how that work out. But that's all I got this morning here for a good time, not a long time. Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. This ain't the Just Do motherfucking boxing in the building. Shout out my nigga Just Do. Appreciate you sliding through this, John dude. But that's all I got. Y'all finna get up out of here. Skin the Hardaway Southern Tea. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. But this the present. That's how we ride.